Moving on here, it is Thursday, and that means we are back in nutrition educator Lynn Matava's kitchen. And if you're looking for a sweet treat that's both healthy and delicious, then Lynn has the recipe for you. Let's check it out.
I am always looking for ways to brighten up winter, and red foods are a favorite focus of mine this month. And that's because our red fruits and vegetables are very high in antioxidants, and it's just a great color for this time of year when things tend to be a little dreary. But they're very full of these antioxidants such as lycopene, and that helps prevent oxidative stress, and that can actually inhibit cancer cell growth according to studies. And then cherries in particular, which we're going to use today, have been shown in studies to relieve joint pain caused by things such as arthritis and gout. So it's just a great reminder just to throw these into the mix and let them brighten up your day a little bit. What we're going to do today is just make a parfait. And so I've got some Greek yogurt here, and Greek yogurt is just strained yogurt. So they've strained it so that it's going to be a little bit higher protein. It's going to be a lot thicker and creamier. You can see as I turn my bowl, it's not really falling out here. And so it's just kind of a little bit more decadent. And for me, I really enjoy eating the strained Greek yogurt over the regular. So this is why we choose this. But if you want the regular, that's fine too. I did choose to use unsweetened yogurt. Anytime I have the opportunity to sweeten things myself, that's a win, because that way I'm controlling what goes in here instead of buying something that's been pre-sweetened. So I'm just using a little bit of honey. Honey always blends so well in yogurt. I probably put about 2 teaspoons in there, and I probably have about a cup of yogurt. The great news is if I make this and I feel like it needs a little bit more, I could always drizzle a little bit into our parfait. Now, if you wanted to put something like chia seeds in there, you could. I'm going to, for the sake of leaving it to be nice and pretty, just leave it as it is today. And then we need to choose what sort of vessel we want to put this in. I've got this really pretty cup here I'm going to use just because I think it'll be pretty, but if it's something I wanted to be able to pack and take with me, say for work, or to make a few at the beginning of the week to have for breakfast, you could put them in a little half-pint jar and that would be just fine as well. I'll put that off to the side. And then all I'm going to do is just put a little bit of yogurt in the bottom of this cup. And then the next thing I'm going to do is layer in some cherries. Now, something I didn't do, which would be really tasty with cherries, is put just a little drop of almond extract. I'm going to put some in that too. This stuff is really potent. It's not an ingredient lots of people have in their house, but I love it. It's used in a lot of Italian desserts and cooking. So I've just put that little bit in there, and I'll stir it so we don't get a big shot of the stuff in our mouths. It's a little bit not mixed in. But so now I'm just going to drop some cherries in there. Super simple. You could use whatever you wanted to layer this with. So if you wanted to add some granola, I've got some unsweetened cereal flakes here, some sort of bran flakes that will give it a little crunch. You could use things like shredded coconut, shredded almonds or walnuts, really anything that you can think of that you would layer in and pile in here. It's kind of open, so it's up to you. Be very creative, and this is a great activity you could do with little kids as well, so that they could be making their own breakfast for the next day or for that day. And then we're going to go ahead and top that with a little bit more yogurt. Would have been easier with a spoon than a fork, but that's where we are. And then I'm just going to put some more cherries in there. Super simple. This was no rocket science or anything. Maybe a couple almonds I'll put in there just for on top, just to give it a little crunch and make it pretty. But that's it. And just like that, we have a really pretty. This could be used for breakfast, it could be used for a healthy dessert option, or even a snack during the day. If you made it a little bit bigger, it could be used in place of your lunch. So I hope this gives you some ideas. I want to thank you for spending time with me today, and I hope you go out and find yourself some red foods.
Now, as a reminder, we do have all of Lynn's tips and tricks on our website. To find them, just log on to 47abc.com and click on the Good Morning Delmarva page.